Hello, my dear ladies. Thank you. We are back again to the Silent Women channel, and I thank you for supporting me. And for those who are new, do not forget to subscribe and share to your fellow women as well. Well, today is Wednesday, and those who already know, every Wednesday we do a little of detailing and a little of advising about what leads us into certain situation, precisely about marriage and relationship as well, and our daily life routine. So today's title will be The Wedding Indeed. The wedding indeed. It's my wedding. And my dear ladies, I'm going to give you some little hints that can be red flag. Do not take it as it's one of those things. No, it's never one of those things. It should never be, because a true man will not do that. And also it's because this man I married, he had his plans, and I didn't know. I didn't see it that way. Okay, in my mind is if we are in a relationship, it's 50-50 and blah blah blah. But today, look, I'm not more in that level. You make it 80, then I make it 20%. Yes. So back then my mind was too much of sentimental, and then too much of emotions, and I had pity on him. I was letting things pass by, knowing I was making things easy for him. First of all, when we started planning the wedding, I even went to see a wedding planner. I wanted, marry, most all women, we all think we marry once and for all. No woman would think she's going to marry twice. Come on, marriage is a sacred thing. It's very sacred, so you can't just play with it like that. So in my mind I was like, it's my first and last marriage. I want to make sure I look beautiful, and most ladies want to look beautiful. On her wedding, she wants to look like the only diamond among everyone. She wants to look so unique, so special, like a fairy goddess. And I went to the wedding planner. We plan, I choose what I want, the flowers I want, and honestly it was a very good wedding planner. She was good for what I saw. I was so much in love, and I wanted my wedding to be wow, like beautiful, the talk of town and all that. Ladies, I'll tell you one thing, okay? You marry somebody, you do not marry the guests who are coming to the wedding. You are marrying somebody. I had about few friends, okay? One, for example, Saturday he had a pastor in the house, and his wife, the wife family and his family, they did the wedding in the house. Very quiet and simple wedding. So sometimes it's actually, honestly, it's not a bad thing to have a quiet little wedding. It's not. Well, some of us want to have something beautiful, call your friends, wear the most beautiful bride's dress and all that. Feel free. It's your day. It's not every day, so I support those who want to do a very quiet wedding. I support them. I wouldn't mind to also do something like that. Honestly, I wouldn't mind. All right, so let's move on with my story. So I was like, I tried to plan the way I wanted. I had a guest list. When we talk about guest list, especially from women, it's like the entire country you're inviting. So I had planned so much, and here he comes and he sees what I've planned and everything. He's like, what? No way. What is that? No. I don't want something like that. Where's the money to do something so big? No. I want something small. Okay, for me, still at that point, I wasn't thinking he had negative thoughts. For me, it's like, okay, he's just trying to save us from saving money. And I was like, after all, you had a big wedding, but at the end of the day, you could have used the money you used for the wedding to build a home, meaning buying a land and building a house together and all that. So on that point again, I say, okay, so what do you want? He's like, yes, I want us to have just a simple wedding. You call your mom, your dad, your brothers, and me too, my mom, my dad, and my sisters, and blah blah, and maybe few friends. And I was like, okay. I'm like, okay, so where's the venue? Yeah, the venue, we'll think about it. I was like, well, I want something beautiful, something memorable. So can I choose a nice restaurant and get us a good menu? Not that everyday food will be eating, and book and all that. That would be easier for us. He said no. My dear ladies, let me tell you something. If you see a guy is cutting so much cost in the only one day that all of you will remember forever in your life, he's cutting so much cost. My dear ladies, this guy actually has no good plan for your future. I don't know about other people's experience, but from what I see, if a guy is cutting cost in everything, carry your 2 legs and leave that guy. Because a normal guy will tell you, okay, so have you done the guest list? Who is the wedding planner? Do you need me to help you? Do you want me to do something for you? Do you want me to do that for you? He'll be even eager to make sure your parents, your best friends, everybody is present on that particular day. My Olorubuku, I don't even know which name I should give it to. That Olorubuku, he's said no to almost everything. Now, let's talk about my gown, my wedding gown. When I show you the picture, I say, I want to buy this one, and I want you to help me to buy it. At least I can do a top up or something. Do you know what he said? He said, just go to any shop, try to look for a white dress. Once again, I was so naive, as he thought it is love. Now, this motherfucker has his plan. Yeah, you see, a man who do not see your value will make sure he put you down. He will make sure you look like 0 cents. And that was my case. I didn't see it again. And I was like, I want a gown. I want this kind of dress. I was deep in his heart. I think in his mind, he was just like, this girl, she doesn't know what I'm up to, eh? Poor me. I accepted what he said again. I said, okay, no problem. I don't want to overload you with issues. I will try to find myself my own gown. I'm sorry, girls. If a man really loves you, let him spend on you for your wedding. Let him buy everything. I said, let him buy everything to the ring. Maybe what he will not pay for, maybe it could be your makeup and your hairstyle, the gown, the shoe, all that. Let him pay for it. I say it again, let him pay for it. It's possible. There's nothing like it's not. It's possible. Let him pay for it so you know your worth. Unfortunately, I was a garbage for him. Something he could just play with. And 2 or 3 days before the wedding, we still didn't have a venue. And I said, I have already had a venue. You see, you don't want. So where do you want it? Do you know what he said? He has a friend who has a bar restaurant. Nothing fancy, just a normal, simple thing, your restaurant. That was where this guy, for our wedding, he wanted to have the venue for the reception. Once again. I accepted. Now, we're coming to the rings. The rings. He came and he told me, it's too expensive. I will have to help him for the rings.
Run.
I agreed. And we made it 50-50, which was not supposed to be. A man is supposed to buy your rings, my dear. A man, a true man, a real man will buy you your wedding rings. You do not have to put 1 peso, 1 cent. I am saying you do not have to put 1 cent. I paid though. I paid. So basically, he paid his ring, I paid my ring. This life, it's not easy. So, the day before the wedding, getting to 8 p.m., I was trying to call him, wanting to talk to him. I mean, it's the front is our wedding day, and there's so much stress. Honestly, there's so much stress when you know you're about to get married. There's so much going on and everything. And I started having doubts. Funny enough, I even called his phone around 8 p.m. His phone was off. And I was with my girlfriends for the night, and they were like, oh, hey, let him be. Tomorrow you guys are gonna be husband and wife and blah blah blah. So what's your problem? I was like, okay, no problem. But it's nice to have the person you love to call you the day before to let you know that he loves you and he can't wait to be for your forever husband. So I let it pass. And my dear ladies, this is one thing I want to tell you. Listen once again to your instincts. Listen once again to your instincts. Like I told you from day one, that man was not what I wanted as a husband. And I prayed to God that next time I should open my eyes more better, because it was a nightmare. So let's go back to the day of the wedding. If anyone has watched that movie, which is called The Runaway Bride, I nearly ran away on my wedding day.
Maggie Carpenter is walking down the aisle. Seems very confident in her approach.
First of all, the day
Bride
before
seems to be a bit hesitant.
my wedding.
She's turning. She's turning. Oh, she's running. Where's she going? Lock the door! She likes to dump brooms right at the altar. Plows down the aisle.
Walking together, and she was like, are you really sure you want to marry this guy? And I was like, yeah, why are you asking me that question? Not knowing she had informations that wedding was just a disaster. I wish she could have let me know in details, you know. I wish she could have let me know in details. But I think she was scared to open up because, you know, it's just like 12 hours away, and then I would say yes I do. And she didn't want to, but she was just I don't know, maybe she just wanted to make sure that, yeah, like, are you for real for this wedding or whatever. No, it was just a nonsense. So the following day, I was sitting on my bed, and my best friends were doing some touch up and everything. And I was my parents and my family was already waiting for me at the church. No, at the registration general, because that's where we went to do it, at the city hall. And I was in doubt, girls. You see, let me tell you, if your heart on that very day, I am saying to open your ears, if on that very day, your heart is telling you, don't go, and you're like, I'll go. Your heart is saying, don't go. You're saying, I'll go. My sister, listen to your heart telling you, don't go. Listen to your instincts. I'm saying it again. Listen to your instinct. Your instinct will never lie to you. Listen to it. That day, I don't know what was happening to me. I nearly ran away from that wedding. But you know what held me back? I was like, hey, you see, African mentality. I was like, all this jollof rice and chicken and the drinks, and my family too was there. Hey, I can't bring shame to my family now. And oh, all this food and all those things will go waste. Lie. I said what? Lie. If you must do it on that day, do it. Spiritually, God is saving you from trouble. If on that very day you have doubt about that wedding, do it. Don't be scared. Do it. Do it, oh. Do it. The funny part of all was what? The day before our wedding, he was in a guest house with another girl and slept with her till 6 a.m. His sisters told me that he got home at 7 a.m. to get ready for the wedding. So you did not sleep at home. You got back home around 7 a.m. Does it really make sense? Well, I heard that thing after some weeks when we've already married. That I got to know that information. So on my wedding day, I was battling with yes, no. Mumu won again, once again. I was like, the food, the this, the that, lie. I should have disregarded all those things and say my life is even more important than this bullshit. I didn't. And I went. Kebab ready to be chewed alive. It was me. I didn't know. We went for the wedding and all that, okay? And while we were getting the blessing from the man who blessed our wedding, when he was giving me the marriage certificate, he said, the man told me, do not give your marriage certificate to your husband. The following day, he asked me, and I said, the man said I shouldn't give it to you. So he kept quiet. To end to that, next time I'll tell you the reason why he married me, and why just the following day after our wedding, he wanted to take the marriage certificate from my hand. you know. My dear ladies, be very, very, very aware. Wedding equal marriage is not a simple thing. It's not a simple thing. And pray to God. Get very close to God to show you the true face of your partner before you go into any scandalous marriage that will give you headache and destroy your life. On this note, good night. Thank you for your time, and do not forget to subscribe. My name is Ariel Shodaton, and I'm going to meet you once again on Saturday. Take care, my dear ladies. What I'm saying is really, really hurting. Thank you.